Sometime in my middle school years, I made a startling discovery about friendship. Not all friends are equal. Now, that may not seem like some great revelation to you, but at the time in my life, it was huge. Before that, I looked at all friendships just the same. I trusted everybody. I made no distinction what I told one person or another. I had never been betrayed as far as I knew. I treated everyone the same and felt that was reciprocated. When someone asked me who my best friend was, I would hesitate because I looked at every friend as a best friend. Then, in 8th grade, Billy Hudson entered my life. Billy was new to our school that year, but we treated him like he'd been there forever. I never really questioned whether I could trust Billy or not. I just did. One weekend, he spent the night at my house. He asked me a lot of questions, but I really didn't think it was strange since Billy, well, he was a new kid. He asked me about girls and who I liked, and I told him something I never told anyone before. I was nowhere close to wanting a girl I liked to know that I liked her. By the time I got to second hour on Monday morning, back at school, everybody knew that I liked Alina Harper. Guess who was in my second hour class? Right, Alina Harper. I thought I was going to die. I went to the office, I called my mom, I told her I was sick, which really wasn't that big a stretch, and needed to come home. So as I lay in my bed at home that afternoon, I had no idea if I could ever trust anyone again. For a boy in 8th grade, that was a tough lesson to learn. I learned that everyone is not trustworthy, and the number of people I could really trust shrank that day to about 4. So what do you look for in a best friend? What's essential? What's not? What do you expect from a best friend? Suzanne Degas-White is a licensed counselor and professor at Northern Illinois University. In an online article for Psychology Today, she lists 13 essential friendship traits. She lists the traits in the first person, but I'm adjusting that to fit what we're talking about here. Here are 13 qualities of a best friend. Someone that is trustworthy. Someone who is honest with you. Someone who is generally very dependable. Someone who is loyal to the people that they care about. Someone that is easily able to trust others. Someone that experiences and expresses empathy for other people. Someone who's able to be non-judgmental. Someone who is a really good listener. Someone who is supportive of others in their good times, and someone who is supportive of others in their bad times. Someone who is self-confident. Someone who is usually able to see the humor in life. Someone who is fun to be around. Is that what you're looking for in a best friend? Does that cover it for you? Is there anything that you would add to that list? Anything that you would take away? I like the list. In fact, when I saw it, I didn't think I could come up with anything better. So now you have a checklist for best friends. When you meet someone who has potential, you can begin to check off the qualities you see in them. If they are 13 for 13, they are in. Anything less than 13, it's your call. But if you find that someone bats 1,000 as a friend every day, let me know. Now let's look at the list as Dr. White originally wrote it. I am trustworthy. I am honest with others. I am generally very dependable. I am loyal to the people I care about. I'm easily able to trust others. I experience and express empathy for others. I'm able to be non-judgmental. I'm a good listener. I'm supportive of others in their good times, and I'm supportive of others in their bad times. I am self-confident. I am usually able to see the humor in life. I'm fun to be around. I think we all know that friendship is a two-way street, but it's also easy to forget our role. It's easy to point the finger when a friend lets us down, doesn't listen when we want them to, or just isn't in the mood for fun when we are in that mood. I got to ask myself, how consistent am I in fulfilling the list? How would a friend grade me? What about you? All of this is foundational to friendship in our marriage. If other friendships have gone wrong in the past, we can be skeptical or reluctant to fully trust our spouse. If past friendships have been good, it usually will make it easier to see our spouse in the same way. As I look through that list, I can sometimes look at it as a to-do list for Nancy. But do I also make it a to-do list for me? Don't get me wrong, you're not going to be perfect, and neither is your spouse. But if you're consistently trying to be a best friend to them day after day, you're definitely on the right track. Your spouse will see your heart. I want Nancy and I to have this kind of friendship. I want all of those qualities knit into the fabric of our marriage. I want her to be my best friend today, tomorrow, and all the tomorrows after that. And I want to be hers. Is it easy? No. Takes work, just like other friendships. The difference then is, in marriage, the benefits are greater than any friendship could ever be. And that is worth all the effort. Isn't that what you're looking for?